Hello, online Fempreneurs Success Collective ladies. Here is your homework for the last week of February. This week, I'm going to get you to grab your pen and your notebook and write out 5 conversation starter posts. So these are 5 posts that you're going to use on social media in the coming week, maybe in the coming 2 weeks. And here are some examples of the kinds of things I would like you to use, or the kind of strategies I'd like you to use. So here's number 1. In an ideal world, what would your blank look and feel like? If you scroll back a couple posts on my Instagram, you'll see that I did this exact thing. I said, in an ideal world, what would posting consistently on social media effectively, and I put effectively in all caps, look and feel like? And then the second idea is 5, 10, or 15 years ago, I struggled with, and then tell a little short story that has to do with your area of expertise as a business owner. And then my story would go something like, after working with coaches and reading books and becoming an expert in online marketing, and becoming an expert. The number one thing I wish more women knew who struggle with showing up consistently on social media is X. And then I would share, I would say, make a list of 5 conversation starter posts and just start posting them and stop overthinking it, which is exactly what I'm asking you girls to do today. Did you know, the number 3, did you know the best way to go from to so first thing is going to be the way they don't want to feel, maybe the way they feel now. So this is that transformation story. You're kind of walking them through the story of their life, and you're inserting yourself into their life story. So let's say, for example, the best way to go from not posting consistently on social media to posting consistently on social media is by focusing on showing up in short little videos every day and not feeling like you always have to be smart and profound, and sometimes just showing up and showing yourself. So you don't have to be an expert every day, but you do have to show up every day. So think, today do I feel like sharing a little tidbit of information, a little story from my life, a quick tip, or do I just feel like posting a video of me sitting with my feet up at a cup of tea in my hand and not even looking at the camera's over there, and then posting a little text across it that says, sometimes you need to just put your feet up and listen to the birds and the squirrels. Because those types of posts, ladies, those get actually more views and engagement than the ones where we're trying to be super smart. So those are 3 examples of the 5 I would like you to do. And now here's what I want you to do with them. I want you to write them out in your notebook. Writing things down is a huge way to really embed the habit of what you're writing about into your brain, so that you start doing it more consistently. And consistency is a big part of why you're in the online Fempreneur Success Collective, right, ladies? So you're going to write your list of 5 conversation starter posts in your notebook. Take a pic of this page of your notebook and post it in Slack. All right, and now over to Vera for some more awesome homework for you ladies.
Hey lovely ladies, hola from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Everything seems to be a little bit calmer here today. We actually got out of the hotel, went for a little walk. Everything's kind of closed, but seems a bit more calm. So anyways, this whole situation is just really reinforcing that we focus on what's in our control and what's most important in our lives and in our business. So that's my question to you as we end off February. We have a couple more days left in the month, but what are you really focusing on for this week and also for the start of March? What's most important in your business, and what's really going to move the needle forward in your business in terms of your goals and in terms of the things that you know you need to do? And here's a hint, it's going to involve sales, marketing, and business development. Those are always the top 3 things that we need to be focusing on in our business. So what are you going to be doing for that? And in terms of social media, how can you start new conversations on Instagram or LinkedIn? So that's Lindsay and my question to you is, what are some conversation starters that would work in social media posts? And put them in the chat below so that we can all learn from each other. So share how you're going to start conversations with your ideal client on either Instagram or LinkedIn. Share those with us in the chat so that we can all learn from each other and hold you accountable. So have a great rest of your week. We'll see you live next Tuesday. Bye for now.